You always hate when bacon's wet. This is like a story, right? So one time, this is about bacon, by the way. One time, she was like, we was meeting in pizza at, that Roblox game, Welcome to Bloxburg. Yeah. If anyone was still watching this, please like and subscribe. Because I'm gonna hit 2K right now. I mean, you don't have to. I'm not forcing. You don't have to like or subscribe. You can comment. I don't know. But and then I was like, the bacon was like, do you want to house because we met in at the pizza on Bloxburg. If you don't know what Bloxburg is, it's called Welcome to Bloxburg, and it's on Roblox. And if you guys don't have it, it's alright because you get it next time. And I was like, and then let's just get in the story, right? And then she was like, we met in a pizza, yeah, blah blah. And then she was like, oh, do you want to see my house and my car? And I was like, oh, okay. But she was a baker, and she was a baker. And I was like, oh, your house is good. And I was like, fine, thanks. And I was like, how? I was like, her name was called Lily, yeah? On Roblox, her name was called Lily, because her username was called Lily May. So yeah, loads of people is called Lily May, I know. And like, she was a baker, right? And then she was like, Lily, and she was like, how do you know my name? It's because you're Discord. And she was like, oh, sorry. And then that's alright. I was like, oh. And then she was like, Lily, do you? And I was like, do you mind that? If I can check it? She's like, sure. How much? And I was like, how much was like that? You not even like it? I was like, yeah, I like it. I'm just telling you. I was like, she was like, oh, it was like $12 billion. I was like the expensive house in the Bloxburg. I was like, how did you get that much money? Because I don't spend. And she was like, oh, I don't spend stuff. Right, this is not really bad so far, but I just want to tell you guys. I was like, she was like, because I don't spend this Roblox weird stuff avatar with. And I was like, excuse me, I love my avatar. And she was like, ugh, how do you like it? I was like, and she was like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. It's my little sister. I was like, oh, okay, but I know she lied. I was just saying that so she won't get upset with me. And she was like, can I see your house? I was like, sure, why not? Everyone was allowed to see my house. And then she saw it and was like, ooh, it looks a bit basic, don't you think? And I was like, yeah, why? What is that car? I've got literally the 6-player car, and you only have the 2-player car. What a loser. And it was just like, oh, I know why, because you spent your Roblox all over your avatar. And I was like, I was ready to fight with this little one. And she was like, what are you going to do about it, huh? I was about to scream in my bloody knees. Oh my god, I didn't realise that. And then she was like, oh my god, stop being a baby. And I was like, and I actually said, I was like, so badly. I was like, at least I'm not. And then she was like, excuse me? Now stop bullying people and behave. No wonder your mum hated you. And she was like, excuse me? And then I was like, I bet you don't even have a dad. I bet I bet the dad left for the mook and she started crying, bless her. I was literally felt bad. Like, I was about to laugh, but yeah, I was about to laugh until she started crying. And she's like, oh, I'm going to tell my mummy now. I was like, okay, not my problem. That's just not my problem. And then she was like, excuse me, I don't... And I was like, she would say to me, I bet you don't even have a mum. I was like, excuse me, I have a mum and I have a dad, but he don't live with me, guys. And she was like, yeah. I was like, excuse me, why would I live by myself? Like, I wouldn't, if I lived by myself, I wouldn't have a Roblox or money. And she was like, oh yeah. So basically you live by yourself, or maybe it's because you don't have Roblox. And then she started bullying me, like, yeah. I was bullying her at first until she was calling me names. I was like, excuse me. She was calling me the B word, the F word. She said B, not the actually word. She just said, you are at B. And then she said, I was like, excuse me. She's like, what? So, and that's the end of the story. And then she left. So, that's the end of the story. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. See you next time.